Slavery is often a word that we really don't think about unless we're in history class learning about it. However, slavery is still relevant today. Sex trafficking is one of the forms of modern-day slavery. Today I will be discussing about an organization known as A21. A21 was co-founded by a lady named Christine Caine. Christine Caine is an evangelist who travels the world preaching the gospel. She first started A21 whenever she was on her way to speak to a women's conference. She was about to board her plane and saw a bulletin board filled with children who were missing. She ran across a 3-year-old girl that was on that board that had the same name as her 3-year-old daughter. She tried to forget it and put it behind her head to go and do her job and to go preach. However, it was heavy on her heart and she felt like she needed to do more. So she decided to use her platform in order to spread awareness about sex trafficking and modern-day slavery. Today I will be discussing how we can help pitch in to the organization A21 to put an end to slavery and provide freedom for every individual around the world. I am qualified to speak over this subject because I not only met Christine Caine, but I've also done extensive research over this topic. There are specific ways we can put an end to slavery. First, we can provide financial assistance through donations. We can set up what's known as A-teams in our community to help raise awareness and help educate not only our community but also people about what modern day slavery is and how we can put an end to it. And lastly, we can help by donating our time to volunteer or take part in events that raise awareness. So we are first going to discuss the first need that this organization is having, and that's financially. Because A21 is a nonprofit organization, they do not get any funding from the government, so they are solely supported through donations. So financial assistance can help in many ways. If you don't have time to donate in like creating groups or being a part of awareness events, you could just easily donate money. That's something that the organization does ask for. So money can help in every way, and it can help fund programs to help fund the transitions for survivors. So A21 is very big. They have 3 R's that they live by, and that's to reach, rescue, and to restore. So once they have survivors and once they've rescued survivors, they help transitioning them to get involved into society again. So with that, they need money to provide housing, to provide food, to provide medical care. So according to A21.org, $30 can provide a single mom in America with essential toiletries when she first enters into our care. $40 can provide study materials for a 6-year-old girl in Thailand who is being forced to beg on the streets. $70 can provide medical treatment to an elderly Ukrainian man who suffered physical trauma while being trafficked. Another way we can help financially is by fundraising. So Christine Caine states, fundraising is a significant way to use what's in your hands to make a difference. Together we will end slavery. Next, I will be discussing our second need that this organization has, and that's volunteering to start A-teams. It's essential to putting an end to modern day slavery. So setting up A-teams can help individuals who really want to make a difference but don't know how. So A21, they have people who are already in A-teams. If you want to start your own A-team, you definitely can. If you want to join another A-team that's in your community, you definitely can. So one of the team members states, I knew I wanted to do something about human trafficking. A-teams have equipped me with the resources to turn my passions into action. And then A-teams are great to make a difference, and they show you how. So according to the website, our A-team members are fundraising, educating others about human trafficking, participating in Walk for Freedom, and putting together local initiatives and spreading awareness through A21's campaign. There are millions of slaves in the world, but together we have the power to change the statistics. Okay, which brings us to our third need, and that's how we can put an end to modern day slavery by spreading awareness. So A21 has many events every year. One of their main events is a Walk for Freedom, where in big cities like Houston or Dallas, they do these walks to spread awareness. So A21 has many events, like I had mentioned. So according to Christine Caine, spreading awareness is important because it opens people's eyes on the crisis that is going on today. People can't fix a problem if they don't know a problem is happening. So according to A21.org, they share the story of one of the survivors named Malia. Malia was just 4 years old when she was trafficked from a neighboring nation and brought to Thailand. She was forced to beg on an unsafe street every night from dusk to dawn, while other children were safe and sleeping during those hours. Malia was being exploited and used for her trafficker's profit. No child should be exploited the way that Malia was. A girl that is 4 years old, having to beg on the street, having to sell her body just to provide money for a sick man, like that is honestly probably the hardest thing that we need to understand. And a lot of people don't talk about it because it's such a hard thing to grasp. It's such a hard thing to understand. And it's heartbreaking and it's disgusting. But honestly, in order to fix the problem, we have to talk about the problem. We have to be aware of the problem that's going on. So that's why our actions matter. So our local steps can raise awareness for children like Malia who are still trapped in slavery. Our dollars can lead to their freedom around the world. So it's not just an organization that's just asking for money. Like, this is making a difference, this is making a change, and you can easily get involved by any one of these needs that they are having. The resources and programs that they provide are helping people being rescued, and that's why getting involved in A21 is important, because statistically only 1% are rescued from human trafficking. And to me, like, that is too small of a number. And with us getting involved and with us making a difference and helping out in their needs that they are asking for can definitely change those statistics. As mentioned before, A21's solution are the 3 R's, which is to reach, rescue, and restore. So we are reaching people in A21 through the A teams that they're asking you to set up by educating the public, by educating the schools, by educating our police officers and how to be aware and how to recognize if someone's in trafficking or if someone's in modern day slavery. The second R is to rescue. And like I said, the A teams do help with that, and then financial assistance can also help reach people in areas that they don't normally have A teams, or they don't normally have funding. You can reach people in different areas by providing financial assistance. And the third is to restore. And that's by just being there, not only can you be an A team member, but you can also be a mentor to some of these survivors and just provide emotional support and financial support to them. So on the brochure that I provided you guys, if y'all look in it, there's a little chart in the middle of it. It's a pie chart, and it has all the percentages of people who have been trafficked and how they've been trafficked. And honestly, to me, this is probably the saddest thing, because 45% of them were known into being trafficked by a false job. And then 17% is by an unknown method. 11% is sold by their own family. And then 10% by a lover boy, 6% by a friend, 6% by abduction, and then 4% as other, and then 2% as false immigration. So if we don't get involved with A21, if we don't help support their needs, then these numbers, these percentages, they're just gonna get bigger. And if we do get involved, then the opposite will happen, and the numbers will get smaller, and the more people that are being rescued and the more people that are surviving this tragedy is going to increase. But not only that, a less percentage of people are going to even go into human trafficking, because we're going to be putting an end to it. So now that I provided you with all the needs of this organization and ways to get involved, I want y'all to, oh no, I did that. Wait, so today I'm just asking you to make a difference and to get involved. And on your brochure, I also, on the back of it, right here, it has their information on it. It has their address, it has their phone number, it has their email, and it has their website. So if any 3 of these needs appeal to you, and if you decide that you want to make a difference and you want to get involved, then you could definitely go to the www.a21.org, and it has ways where you can, if you want to join an A team, it just says get connected. There's a little tab on the top of it, and it says get connected, and you can get involved with A teams, you can get involved with volunteering, and on the right side of the website it says donate, where you can either make a monthly donation, and it tells you different ways that where your money is going, and if you want updates on specific survivors, they provide you with that as well, or if you just want to make a one-time donation, you can do that as well. I hope that what I spoke over to you guys have really impacted you, and I hope that y'all really want to make a difference in putting an end to modern day slavery. Thank you.